Hey guys, so I'm really excited. I got an awesome ninth Armor grouping to share with you. Just got it in the mail today. It's actually a combat medic, something I've been wanting for my collection for a while. It's filling a hole in my ninth Armor collection, and you guys know how much I love collecting this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring you in, and I'm gonna show you what I got. All right, so here it is. Got quite a bit of paperwork, stuff I've researched, and a little bit of it actually came with this grouping. And as you see, there's an armband, Red Cross armband, and several medals there, dog tags. Got the medical badge there, unit citation right there. And you see there's Korean War medals there as well. Just kind of panning it. This is actually the man. And so I'll go ahead and get started and tell you about him. So this grouping belonged to a man named Gaetano Michael Louis Rizzo. And he was actually born on December 19th of 1905. And he passed away on January 27th of 1978. And so he was 72 years old when he passed away. And he was actually from Massachusetts. And before the war, he actually served in the Massachusetts National Guard, which is pretty cool. And when he served in that unit, he was actually in G Company of the 101st Medical Regiment. And so something I wanted to show you here, honestly, I wasn't sure what this was originally. But you see it's got Company G 101st Medical. And you see it's actually says 100% attendance award. The ribbon's a little bit boogered up, but that's okay. But it's actually the Massachusetts National Guard. And again, I didn't know that. The back side is blank, but that's okay. And so that's a pretty cool item to have in the collection for sure. It actually has this right here. This basically like an ID. It talks about, he's from Boston, October 15th, 1940, and then street and city, town, all that. And again, G Company, 101st Medical, Massachusetts National Guard. And again, this is him right here, which this photo would have been probably during the middle or towards the end of World War II, possibly. I would say this was probably taken in 1945 because you see he's got his two gold bars for a year overseas service. But that is him right there. And I also have this War Department ID, which is pretty cool there. And this was from August 10th of 1944. I also have this other card here. It's a registration certificate, which is pretty interesting. Again, his name was Gaetano Michael Louis Rizzo. Also in this grouping came with one single Staff Sergeant chevron, and I'll get into these medals here in just a minute, but I wanted to tell you about his World War II service. So he enlisted on November 19th of 1942. And something to remember, he was born December 19th of 1905. And so when he enlisted in World War II, he was 36, almost 37 years old. He enlisted right about a month before his 37th birthday. And so you got to think he was considered basically like an old man in his unit because a lot of the guys you got to think 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, and this guy's about to be 37. And the unit that he served in, he was a medic in B Company of the 2nd Armored Medical Battalion of the 9th Armored Division. And again, he was a medic. It even talks a little bit about him being a surgical technician as well. He was actually awarded the Bronze Star, which you see right here, and it's actually named. It's got his name on the back, Gaetano M. Rizzo. So it is named. And of these other medals, his Good Conduct Medal here is named as well. You can see that, Gaetano M. Rizzo. It's always cool to have named medals. I love that. But something I wanted to share with you is, see, this is from headquarters of the 9th Armored Division. And it talks about, basically his citation for being awarded the Bronze Star. Again, he was awarded it. He didn't win it because it's something that, I guess bothers me is so many times people say a soldier won a medal. You'll even see newspaper articles or just people talking about it, saying they won the Medal of Honor, they won the Purple Heart. No, they didn't. They didn't win it. They earned it. They were awarded it. It's a difference. It's not a sport, like you win the World Series or something. But, anyways, so it says he was awarded this for meritorious service in connection with military operations against the enemy from the 17th of December 1944 to the 16th of April 1945. Throughout this period, technician third grade Rizzo performed his duties as surgical technician in an efficient and exemplary manner, working long hours with little thought for rest or comfort, often exposed to hostile fire. And then it says technician third grade Rizzo rendered great assistance in the care and evacuation of the wounded. Through his high degree of professional skill and exceptional ability, the suffering of many wounded was greatly alleviated and the lives of many men were saved. The competence and devotion to duty displayed by technician third grade Rizzo reflect great credit upon himself and exemplify the highest traditions of the military service. And then it says he entered military service from Massachusetts. And so that's really cool there. Again, I'm sure he was being shot at, probably artillery, explosions going on, battle raging around him. Excuse me. And he was working to, give aid on the battlefield to evacuate people and also perform types of surgery and stuff, I guess more behind the lines. This right here is also just kind of information. Him and along with other guys, talking about them being awarded, the different awards there, excuse me, at the same time. But just some other paperwork here. This is basically like his registration right there. And at the time of this, he was 35 years old. And excuse me, my throat's messed up. Again, there he is, December 19th, 1905, January 27th of 78. There's his grave marker. And something I wanted to tell you is he not only served in World War II, and his World War II service was, again, from November 19th of 1942, and he served until he was discharged on February 6th of 1946. And so he served during World War II. It was about 3 years and 3 months, roughly, close to 3 years and 3 months. He actually rejoined the military during Korea, and he served from September 11th of 1950 until March 10th of 1953. And so he served in Korea right at 2.5 years after serving about 3 years and 3 months in World War II. And again, before World War II, he was in the Massachusetts National Guard. And something cool I wanted to show you guys is his armband right here. What's interesting about it is it's actually named on the back. You see it's got his last name Rizzo and then his serial number. And this actually talks about, the Geneva Convention of 1929. And so again, this was his personal armband, which was very awesome to think where this could have been worn. I mean, this could have been the Battle of the Bulge, the Remagen Bridge. I mean, who knows? I mean, your mind can go in so many different directions, And so some other stuff I wanted to show you guys is, again, all these medals here. And as well as you see, it's got his 2 dog tags here. I'm going to get a chain and attach it to them. But these are 1943. They're both exactly the same, but like I said, again, I'll get a cage. I'm not sorry, a chain. And then this is his medic badge here, which there's a chance this could be foreign made, but it's pretty cool. If you see there, it's got the clutch back pins on the back there, but really nice and I guess kind of decorative or ornate, a little bit different than what you might commonly see. Sorry about the background noise. My baby's playing in the other room. But yeah, as far as the medals, you got your European, African, Middle Eastern medal here with 3 stars. Again, good conduct, this named. World War II Victory Medal, Bronze Star, this named. Army of Occupation, it's got Japan on there. American Campaign Medal. And then you see Korean Service Medal, National Defense, and then the Korean, the UN medal, for all UN forces that took place or participated during the Korean War. It also has his rack bridge here for all of his ribbons and stuff, which is pretty interesting, pretty cool there. Honestly, guys, I wish I had his uniform. There's no telling what happened to it. It could be still with family. It could have been thrown away, or it could be sitting in a closet or basement or attic right now. Who knows? Your mind again just goes in so many different directions about where other items could be that belong to this man. But I've been wanting a medic grouping for a while. I do have another guy's 9th Armored items that was in a medical detachment, but I couldn't really narrow down that he actually was necessarily a medic or surgeon or doctor or anything like that. And so I'm very happy to have this. Again, it fills a hole, I guess a spot in my 9th Armor collection. But again, I'm still researching this. I am going to put together a shadow box, of all of his medals and everything. And I'm working on some other 9th Armor shadow boxes that I'll put together in a video in the future once it's all, I guess, ready like I want it. Because, I'm real OCD in particular about stuff. But anyways, guys, I always say let people know what you're looking for, and I just wanted to tell you real quick how I came into this. So there was a post on a Facebook group, people what you're looking for and stuff like that, and I just commented, I'm looking for 9th Armored items, things like helmets, uniforms, groupings, medals, photos, dog tags, and another collector commented and said that he had, basically this grouping, and we began to message on Messenger and everything. We came up with an agreement, and he shipped it to me. I think it's been about 4 days ago, and I got it today in the mail. It was about a day or two delayed, which I know there was a holiday and stuff, but I'm so glad I received it, and I'm so thankful and honored to have this in my collection. But like I always say, let people know what you're looking for. There's stuff out there that people maybe not want in their collection or just don't really think about much anymore, and they'll sell it to you. They might even trade you stuff, but you got to get your name out there and let people know what you're looking for. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. God bless all of you, and more videos are on the way. So thank you.